I was inspired to start my own business really when I fell in love with the product. I had been working in a successful career in the software industry for many years, and I always knew I had an entrepreneurial desire and I wanted to be my own boss and see what I was capable of creating. And it was mid-2005 that I first saw the Vetrazzo product. We make a recycled glass countertop product, and when I first saw the product in the marketplace, I fell in love with it. I had what we now call the wow factor because the product had been around for about 10 years, but in a very artisan produced way. I fell in love and I just saw this is a product with potential to go big, and this is my chance to really get in there and flex my entrepreneurial skills. I'd have to say in building a major manufacturing company in the United States, we manufacture in the United States of America. And as a result, we're also a triple bottom line company. We're committed to people, planet, and profit. We run our business a little different than some people do. And making those choices, manufacturing in the United States and creating jobs here, taking local waste glass domestically in the US, transforming it here, doing it in a way where you provide full healthcare coverage to all your employees. It has an impact on the cost of your production, and as a result, it has an impact on the cost of your material in the marketplace. So I would say the biggest challenge we've had to overcome and continue to work on is making sure we educate the marketplace on why Vetrazzo is priced more than granite. Everyone wants to know from a pricing perspective, how does it compare to granite? And we need to make sure they understand the value of Vetrazzo and how we're taking a domestic waste product, we're creating jobs in the United States, bringing manufacturing back to this country that desperately needs it, and we're keeping the product here. It's a sustainable material for consumers, but they need to be educated on why things are more expensive than stuff that's outsourced to China. I would say this whole experience has changed me because until you get into being an entrepreneur, and until you start growing a company, you just don't know the challenges that are going to come up and the tests to your character that are going to come up. My leadership is tested every day in terms of how we deal with competing priorities, how we deal with motivating personnel, because every human being is a little bit different in terms of how you obtain maximum performance from them. And I have had to check. No one's interested in what I'm good at or not good at or how I feel about things. My job is to rise above any feelings I might have in any situation, keep a clear mind, and focus on the task at hand and lead accordingly. And that's not an easy or a natural thing for most people, myself included, but I've had to learn how to do that. And that's been a challenge and an accomplishment I'm proud of.